Two final tables. Running very hard. What you're seeing at the moment is 2 of 10 in the marathon. And extremely deep. I think mixing a check back here does some wonders. Queens with a diamond. Feels like it can obviously bet call too. Let's see what happens with check. Big bet like that. And any bet size is easy call here. If he bets more than like, I was gonna say if he bets more than like 2 times pot, it's gonna be more difficult. And obviously if he has a jack, he has a jack. King 3 offsuit. I think the check did pretty well there, if I do say so. Chip leader now. Got the 1k, 350k over here. It's been going pretty well. I think if I 3-bet 9-10 suited here, I have to call the jam, which could be fine, but I'm just going to call. If I had like Jack 10 suited, I think I'd just rip 9-10 suited. Kind of close. I think he plays fine as a call. Pretty good flop for Queen 10. I could check back. Gonna go with half pot. Gonna check again with a weak 10. Obviously betting completely fine here. Deny some equity. It's very awkward if I bet and get called on the turn though on a lot of rivers. Now I don't think my hand's really strong enough to check raise, so I think I'm just gonna go for a big bet. I do block the board though, so I think there is arguments in check, but because it's not quite a check raise, I think I'm just gonna go for a bet myself. We like call. Despite the fact we blocked it, he had king 9. Such a nice game when you run good. Shot and the spade with the 3-4 here. Contemplating my options. I think overbet seems like a nice option here if I'm going to VPip. Already start pressuring those ace-x with this big bet now. Obviously I have loads of 9x, I can have pocket 5s, so I think a bet gut shot wants to get that extra fold equity. Could go for a small bet too, but I don't think I want to bet with my ace-x too often. Like I squeeze a lot with good ace-x, so I think I'm mainly saying I've got a 9, and a 9 I think wants to bet pretty big. Now that I have been called, I've got a little bit of backup with the spades, a little bit of backup with the gut shot. I think I should give up that river. When he calls the overbet, it looks pretty strong. Obviously, he can still have a 9 himself, or if he does have an ace, it's pretty tough for him to fold if he's already called 1. So I'm just going to say, okay, so I give up. I could come after like ace jack, ace queen, ace 10 type hands, but don't need to. I guess there is like the king x of spades, and like there is some hands that maybe it's worth me coming after, but now well. King 8's under the gun here in the 1k. Called by Mr. Easy with Aces, Finton. Start with a check. Check most hands here. Pretty clean check call. The 9 is an awkward one. I'm going to go for a check call again. I think I have the best hand, unless we're against exactly like a weak 10. Maybe Jack 10 can double check sometimes, but I think I mainly have it, so I'm just going to value bet what I think my hand is worth. About this much, probably. Probably has ace queen, ace jack, pocket 7s, pocket 5s. And I can't see many bluff raises being there, because you can't just win with all those hands. It's pretty counterintuitive to turn a lot of those hands into bluffs, so I would overfold to aggression. Gets away. Nice fold from him. Looks like FD time. So even though I have to open a really wide range here, like there's lots of reason for me to do that, pocket 2s is still just not a good hand. I'd rather open ace 2 offsuit in this dynamic than pocket 2s, I think. If everyone was more than 50 bigs deep and I was chip leader, then probably get away with it, but it's just not a very good hand, pocket 2s, especially with the whole table to act. Got Alki dance. Two final tables. Running very hard. Ace 10, I think I'd rather squeeze here. It's kind of close. I think it's more likely people are calling too much in these spots and then they just have to overfold. I can't really see a good reason for him to trap. So obviously aces is the one people trap with if they're going to trap. So like maybe he has ace queen suited to overcall or king queen suited or something. But even if he's looking at pocket eights here, like it's just not a comfortable situation with the ICM. So I think that was a nice squeeze spot. King jack off here. I think this is squeeze or fold. I'm going to fold. Wow, really nice spot here in the bounty. Unless we lose the flip, but it was a nice spot. 1.5 bounties there, couldn't get it. Pocket queens on the FT. King 6, easy get in here. Nice. Nice hole. Oh, pocket queens. And pocket queens. And pocket queens. Love to see it. Love to free bet laner. I'm going to start with half pot here. Got the free bet through against laner. Barrel. Don't necessarily need to go this big. Don't need to threaten his stack. I think he's going to struggle to call more of a threaten his stack, so sizing down a little bit. Don't need to go as big with ICM too. There's just more innate pressure on him if he has one pair here. And the ace is not a good card because ace 6 suited, ace 3 suited, ace 2 suited, ace x of clubs all exist. And I could just get there if I've got ace 4, ace 5, etc. So definitely checking back. Oh, he had a set. We go on to check raise. Jack 10 here, just clear out. Some of my outs, fold king jack, fold king 10, fold ace 10. Just fold out ace 5. Like, all of these are good things to happen. Nice. Ace jack here at the final. It's close. It's close if I want to open this. I think the chip leader's playing a little bit too passive, so I'm going to see that as a reason to try and open it. How many players? 8. And on +1, yeah, like one more player over, I'd definitely fold, or if the chip leader was playing aggressive, I'd fold. But I think they'd give me license to go for this open. As far as I see it, would definitely fold ace 10 off. Nice. Insane ICM here with the queen jack. This guy's got 2.5 bigs, so definitely not gonna try and get away with opening that. Wow, weird spot on Grosvenor here. This guy just open jammed 21 bigs. I guess I just let him have it. Pocket nines. We got some nice collision effect here, folding the queen jack. This guy busted. It's a nice pay jump. Kings here on the FT. Facing a lead. Just gonna get in by the turn. I think it's pretty vulnerable. Don't know, 4-5. Oh man, that looks like GG. At least we can find Miracle 2 outer. Nope, GG. 6th place. 44 into that much. Okay, back to the FT. King 9 suited. Overcalling. Once it checks through, I guess I mainly have the best hand. Try to get 2 streets. King 9 we get call. So there isn't any flush draws, so he shouldn't really have a king, unless he has like ace king. Do block the board. He has like a pocket pair, right? Maybe some ace 3. A half pot. Hope for the best. Tend to not go too big when I block the board so much. It's just hard for him to have like 9-8, 9-10, jack 9. Hands that are always going to call. Obviously he could still have a trap. Might have like quad 4s. He might have the last combo of 9s. He might have 3s. He might have aces. But I think we mainly have the best hand. Ah, wow. He raises small. I can't see this being a bluff. I really can't. And I can't see it being like king queen or ace king for value. Like my hand is probably a really good one to bluff jam, right? But I'm not going to do anything crazy. Oh, that's so gross. Why does he give me such a good price? It's just not a bluff. It's just whether it's ever king queen or ace king or I don't know, pocket queens or something dumb. I don't think it is. He's not Brazilian. I'm folding. This went into 4x, and then went for a small bet on the flop. Flush draw runs it. I think an ace gets it in. So he's either going to have a jack, pocket kings. Oh, this is not ideal. Really not ideal. Nice. Ace 10. Does it want to jam or does it want to call? Not 100%. Which is better. We're only 13 away from the money. It does go pretty fast in a bounty. Pretty awkward spot here with the ace 10. I'm leaning towards check back. Hopefully this checks down and we beat king 10 and pocket 5s. Kind of wishful thinking. Jack. Oh, it's so small. Surely you better jack on the flop. It's a bluff. Nice. Love it when people bluff. Yeah, I'm gonna have to raise call this, given my bounty situation. Wondering if limp is viable because of the ICM, but yeah, I think I just raise call. Yeah, my bounty is very significant. It's 3x, so it's worth like 8 bigs, so definitely calling here. This is a big one. King queen. Hold! Hot. Yes! What a turn. What a turn. How does king queen not get a sweat? And ace queen. It's just going to be all in, as far as I can see it. Going to be defending a6, although I could free bet here as well. Both options seem pretty reasonable. a6 will pure peel, and the turn will likely be a pure peel too. Pair, top pair on a flush draw. Weird to say a big bet. Shouldn't really be big betting this time, in my opinion. I have more flushes, especially with the ace on the board. That big bet is taking your thinner bets out of your range. So it's like saying I've already got better than an ace, which is very polar. I mean, maybe you can bet the size sometimes, but I'm not sure what the best hands to do it with are. Maybe queen 10. Maybe like 2 pair or a set, like 8s or 9s. I'm going to call anyway, because I've got the flush draw back up. I would fold without the flush draw for sure. What else is there? King queen, king 10, king 7 with the king of clubs. I guess you shouldn't open too wide with the chip leader being there. So I think I'd play call, fold, block 6, 7. It's only really king 10 and king queen that I might beat if he decides to triple. And that big bet on the turn, pretty significant. Bit of risk on the bubble over here. Ace king suited. I'm going to be all in versus a raise. I was wondering if there's a world where I just flat versus an open. I mean, the small blind jams. Yeah, I just have to call. Yeah, I have to call it off. Not ideal. Min cash not significant in a bounty as well because it's smaller. So min cash is like a buy-in. It's like $1,009 instead of 2 buy-ins like usual. So I can't get away from ace king suited here. Can we have a hold? Can we have a hold? Hey, big hold. Very, very big hold. Crucial hold. Easy call if he puts me all in here. Good luck, mate. Ace king. Oh, it's got the diamonds as well. 3 diamonds. GG. Alas. 4th place. That's good. I now cover everyone at the table so I can start abusing this bubble a little bit more than I could before. Easy open with the queen jack. Could just be an open jam. Open jam might be even better though. Definitely if this guy had less. I think I want to 4-bet here. Don't need to go very big. I cover him. Still on the bubble. He knows I'm opening wide. Block queens and jacks, which are hands that probably go with it. Ace-X is probably his bluffs. Probably has a lot of offsuit Ace-X in his free bet range. Nice. One 4-bet bluff gets through. Special kind of feeling. Really nice little chip advantage now. I think this is a very reasonable open. Jack 9 offsuit. I think I could just choose like a cutoff range from earlier position. Mainly situated around more Ace-X, so a hand like Ace-2 off would be a better open here than pocket 2s. And easy fold. Wow. Should have gambled. Oh, play for a bounty here. How does he have me crushed? Yeah, pretty hard to come back from that. Nice hand. Does Jack 10 suited want to go all in here, or does it want to call? Does it go all in, or does it call? I like all in. I can run down Ace Queen or Ace King. Or we can get folds. Fold out. King Jack, King 10, Queen 10. Run it against pocket 9s, pocket 8s. Fold out King Queen off if he chose to min raise. I cannot believe how many tournaments Proud Flop has played. So he plays like 100,000 tournaments, and then he's like, alright, I got it. I'm gonna destroy everyone. A7 off. Good free bet. Good call. Good call this time. Pretty high stake player as well. Result. Guess we're calling down. Yeah, we don't fold second pair. No bluff interaction against Brazilian button triple barrels. So he's got it. He's got it. River saved me another straight value that. Oh, what a beautiful hand. And do I trap with all of these nice looking jam stacks after me? Do I go for a small free bet? For a small free bet. There's a lot of reason for me to free bet light as well, because the times these stacks go all in, I get to be uncapped and committed to them, rather than like if I flat with Queen Jack suited, one of these guys jams, like Vincent jams on the button, he rejams, I lose all my equity. It makes sense to come in with a free bet a lot. I think I'd rather trap with like aces and kings. Ace king suited isn't exactly the most secure hand in the world. And he's going to 4-bet jam on me with some light hands sometimes too. And on this board, do I just want to jam? Or do I just want to bet? Jam, bet small. Because I won't bet small. Won't be folding if he goes all in. To be against Ace Queen, King Queen, Ace 9, Ace X of spades. Okay, GL mate. 5 high. Hold. Oh, not like that. Not like that. Hey, man, that's brutal. Of all things to ping in the 5. 28th place for 2255.53. Oh, I'll take it. I think I played good. 2 FTs is pretty sick. Ran very well today, so no complaints.